Okay. Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I will first of all, we are going to do chapter 17, perimeter and area. Okay, you guys have already done with your teacher, but I will only revise with you guys. This is only a revision class. Now, perimeter definition, we all know, right? Perimeter definition, we all know, which is, what is it? Would you like to answer? Okay, Harim. Yes. Yes, Harim.
I
Yes.
wanted to ask if we should take out a workbook or book.
Workbook. I think you guys have completed your textbook with the teacher, right? Haven't you?
No.
No?
We have finished with the other math teacher, but we haven't done with you.
Okay, okay. So, because, you know, Muntaha told me that you guys haven't done the workbook yet. Have you done the workbook?
1 minute.
Muntaha's workbook is not done. Or is your done?
Teacher gave us yesterday a homework of workbook from
Okay.
page of chapter 17.
Okay. Which page?
She said from page 107 till page 110. She gave us that homework to us.
From page 107 to page 110.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Okay, then you can do homework with me. Okay, great. Right?
But we have done it because
You've done
teacher
it?
told us. Yeah, because teacher told us to do it. We had to finish it by tomorrow.
Oh, okay. It's okay. We are just revising here. It's okay. Even if you have done it before, no problem. Okay, we are here for revision. So, but I will keep the workbook questions for practice. Okay, we will do the workbook together. If you want me to do the textbook questions, if you find them harder, then let me know. Then I can do the book with you.
Okay.
Okay, use the chat window because, you know, I cannot unmute everybody. Then there will be a lot of chaos. So if you want me to do something else, like, you know, if you want me to do the textbook, then you can type in the chat window. I'm sure you guys are now old enough to type, right? You guys can type. Good. Okay. So let me start with this. Now, perimeter, the definition of perimeter is distance around a figure. Okay, this is the definition given in the book. And let me elaborate on that a little more. Okay, perimeter is distance around a figure. Distance around a figure. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Distance around a figure. Now, for example, let me zoom out. Yeah, let me zoom there. Yeah, okay. Now, this is my car. Okay, this is my car, and this car is trying to cover this distance around this figure. Okay, this is my figure. Okay, and this is my car. And I know that this is 10 centimeters. I just took a random number. For example, this is 10 centimeters. This is 20 centimeters. This again is 10 centimeters, and this is 20 centimeters. Now, what is the distance? If I want to travel around this, how much distance? Now tell me, how much distance did my car cover? From here all the way till here, 10 centimeters. My car traveled 10 centimeters. Then again, this is my car traveled 20 centimeters. Okay. And then this is again 10 centimeters. Okay. And this again is 20 centimeters. So let's add 10 plus 20 is, 10 plus 20 is 30. 30, good job. 30 plus 10 again is 40. 40 plus 20, 4, 5, 6, 60. So my car covered 60 centimeters of distance. So that is what I mean distance around a figure. Now, there can be many ways of distance around a figure, meaning I can even go this way, you know, like far away from the edges. I can even cover this figure far away from the object. Now, that would be a greater distance. So make sure that when you are measuring distance around a figure, you are exactly on the edge of the figure, exactly on the edge of the figure. You should not move far away from the edge, because if you move far away from the edge, then your distance will not be exactly as the length of the figure. Okay. Harim, can you please turn off your video? Jazakallahu khairan. Okay, turn off your video. Okay, so this is what we mean by distance around a figure. Now, another way of looking at it is this. Like, how do we measure the distance around a figure around different shapes when we have different shape? Now, this is a square. This is a square shaped box. Okay, now if I want to calculate the distance around this, what do? I want to find out what is the total if I open these edges up, you know, this is what I mean. This is one edge, right? This is one edge. This is another edge. This is another. And then this is the fourth one. Okay, this is the fourth one. So my inch tape is covering this from all four sides, right? And it is reaching 13, almost 13 inches, okay? Or you can say 34 centimeters, okay? So my perimeter would be, when I open this up, if I open this up, this is the perimeter of this whole box. This is the perimeter of this square, 34 centimeters. Okay, now this is a square. Okay, this is a square. What is special about square? Can anybody tell me what is special about this shape square? Yes, Ali Waqas. Yes, Ali Waqas.
About in the book?
No, beta, I'm asking what is special about the shape square? Do you know? What is a square? Okay, tell me, what is a square? Do you know? Okay, it's okay. Okay, mute yourself. Square is a shape where all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal. Square is a shape where the length and the width, all the sides are equal. Okay, for example, this is almost 3 inches. I'm just taking inches, you know, for the ease. I will zoom this out. Sorry, zoom this in so that it's easier. Okay. For example, this is 3 inches, almost 3 inches. Okay. This is also 3 inches. Yeah. Okay. Again, Zainab and the rest of the girls, please, you will not chat with each other in the chat window. You will only chat with me. If I find anybody chatting with each other, then that person will be removed. Okay? You are here to attend this class. You will not chat with each other. Chatting with each other is not allowed. Okay? So this is 3 inches. This side is 3 inches. This is 3 inches. Okay? And this is 3 inches. Okay? So we found out that all these sides are almost 3 inches. That means this is a square because all sides are equal. The special thing about square is, remember this. Special thing about a square is that square has all sides equal. Remember this. This is a square. All sides are equal. Okay, I hope you will not forget that. Now, what about a rectangle? What is a rectangle? For example, I have this box. Let me zoom out a little. Yes. Now, how is this figure different from this? How is this object different from this? This is a square. All sides are equal. And this is a rectangle. Now, let's see. What is the relationship? Now, this rectangle has, and all the figures, I mean, as long as we're talking about the square and the rectangle, there are two pairs of sides which are equal to each other. Okay, the opposite sides are always equal to each other. For example, this side will be equal to the opposite side. This side will be equal to the opposite side. A rectangle is with a figure, a closed figure, which has two pairs of sides that are equal to each other, but one pair is longer than the other. Did you understand this? I'm going to repeat myself. A rectangle is a closed figure which has two pairs of sides, okay? Each is opposite to each other. For example, this side is opposite to this side. This side is opposite to this side. The opposite sides are equal to each other. You cannot have unequal opposite sides. If the opposite sides are equal, then the shape is not a rectangle. Okay, it is something else, but not a rectangle. Same is the case with a square. Okay, the opposite sides are equal. By the way, in square, all the sides are equal. So, yeah. Okay, now let's measure this using my inch tape. I got this inch tape for you guys. Let's zoom in. Okay, now, can you zoom in? Okay, this is almost 8 inches. Can you see? This side is almost 8 inches. Okay, let's measure this side. This is also 8 inches. This is also 8 inches. This side is 5 inches, almost. This is also 5. So did you see that this 8 was equal to the opposite side, 8. So 8 and 8. But this other pair is different. This is different. This is 5. This is not 8. This is 5. So 5, this length is different from this one. Which one is bigger? This. This is longer. This is bigger. This is comparatively shorter. This is, but this side is equal to the opposite side. This is 5. This is also 5. I hope you got my point. Yes. Okay. Now, which one should be the length? Should this pair be length or should this pair be length? The word length. So it has two rectangle. Right now, let's write it down. Two pairs of sides. Two pairs of sides. Okay. Two pairs of equal sides. Sorry. Two pairs of equal sides. Okay. One pair is longer than the other. One pair is longer than the other. And I just showed you what I mean by that. Meaning this pair was longer than this pair. This pair is shorter because this was 8 and this is 5. Right? Okay. Now, which one should be the length? Length is always the pair which is longer. So the longer side will be the length, which is this 8. Okay, the longer side, which is length, longer side will be the length. Okay, remember that. Sometimes they confuse you. They tilt the rectangle in questions. They want to trick you. But you have to decide which side is longer. The longer side will be the length and the shorter side will be the width. But anyway, this should not affect your answer because in any case, you have to add them up to calculate the perimeter and you have to multiply them in case of area. And no matter what you take as length or width, your answer will stay the same. But it is always helpful to know exactly which one is length and which one is breadth, okay? So length is the longer pair. Longer pair is the length, okay? Now, once we know perimeter and we know the shapes, okay? And we know the length and the width. Now let's move on to questions, okay? Let's move on to questions. Page 107. I think girls have done it, but boys have not done it. So, okay, boys, and even the girls, find the perimeter of each square. Okay, they're saying square, right? They have already mentioned that it's a square. We discussed the properties of a square just now. Okay, they're talking about square. What did we learn about square? Who's gonna recap for me? What did we just learn about square? Yes, Lenovo? Yes? Yes, I've unmuted you. I'm listening to you. What did we just learn about a square? You don't want to answer? Okay, Ahmad Ibrar, what did we just learn about a square?
Square has all the sides equal.
Good job. Good job. Shabash. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now 4 centimeters. Now let's assume that this copy of mine, I have this squared page. Okay, I have this squared page. Let's assume that each square has one side 1 centimeters, okay, and the other side 1 centimeter. Okay, let's just assume that. Okay, so now in this question, one of the sides is 4 centimeters, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then this also, because this is a square, all sides should be equal. If this is 4 units, okay, this is 4 centimeters, this is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters. This should also be 4 because this is a square. All sides should be equal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is a square, so this side should also be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this side should also be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now if I have to calculate the distance around it, can I just count these units? Can I count these units? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then I'm now adding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so now my perimeter of this is 16. What is the unit they have given? They have given the unit centimeters. So the unit of your answer should be exactly the same as the unit of the question. Remember, the unit of your answer should not be different from the unit of the question. Otherwise, you will lose marks. Okay? So if the question gives you centimeters, you also have to write centimeters here. Okay, 16 centimeters. Okay? Now, Next question, B. Okay. This is also a square, okay? They have tilted it. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. This is like a square, okay? Now this is, again, square. So if, for example, let me, okay, without using the square, I'm doing this. Because this is a square, that means all sides are equal. If this is 1 meter, this should also be 1 meter. This should also be 1 meter. And this should also be 1 meter. So now if I add 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. So my perimeter should be 4 meters. Okay, my perimeter should be 4 meters. Okay. Find the perimeter of each rectangle. Yes, Harim, I will let you answer. Let me just explain a few questions, and then inshallah, I will give all of you a chance. And you guys can also ask any question if you have any question. But I think it's easy, and I think you have done with your teacher. So I don't think many people will have any confusion, but still, if you have any question, you're more than welcome to ask. Now, this is a rectangle. Is the question mentions that they find the perimeter of each rectangle. Okay, so this is a rectangle. I mean, these are rectangles, both of them. Okay, what is the property of rectangle? What have we learned about rectangles? Harim, you tell me, what are the properties of rectangle? Yes.
Chair, in question number 1, can I tell you one thing?
Yes.
Teacher told us a procedure. In every question we write, we have to write the procedure in 3 lines. So the first line is perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. The next line is perimeter is equal to 4 plus 4 means we have to write every length of the each corner.
Okay,
like
each side.
Yes, and then we have to write the answer in the 3rd line.
Yeah, okay. So you want me to do that way?
Yeah, teacher told us to do like that because
Yeah,
teacher said in every question we should write the procedure except the matching.
Okay, so I assume that since you guys have already done it with your teacher, so you already know it. So I was just explaining the concept. But what steps your teacher wants, well, you can just write it down, you know, for every question, for example, let's do this rectangle thing. Okay, let's do this rectangle thing. 2 centimeters, 5 centimeters. Now, assuming 1 square here on my page is 1 centimeters, assuming, okay? And this is also 1 centimeters, okay? With this, 2 centimeters. So 2 boxes, 1 centimeters, okay? 2 centimeters. So 1, 2 centimeters, okay? Now length is 5. So how much down should I go? 1,
5 times.
2, yes, 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what? Okay, now tell me, what are the properties of a rectangle? What is the property of a rectangle that we just discussed? Let me ask somebody else. I will ask Zainab. Wait. Zainab Saqib. Yes, beta Zainab?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, beta. What have we learned about a rectangle? Can you tell us? It's okay. It's okay even if you're wrong. No need to be confused. Just tell me in your own words. Whatever you know. What do you know about a rectangle? Is this a rectangle? Is this a rectangle? No?
Yes.
Yes. Why? What made you say that this is a rectangle? Yes, beta, it's okay. It's okay. You can tell me in your own words. Tell me in Urdu if you want. It's okay. Okay. What is this? What is this? Square, right? So what is the difference? Were you there in the class when I was discussing rectangle and square?
Rectangle is big and square
Okay,
is
yes.
small.
Yes, that is one difference. Good job. But can you also see that all sides here in a square are exactly the same units? Can you see this side is 2 units, this side is 2 units? Sorry, I should write it like
Yes.
this. Yeah, this is also 2 units and this is also 2 units. You understand this, right? But what about a rectangle?
Yeah.
Is that true for a rectangle as well? How many units?
Yes.
How many boxes? Yeah, how many boxes is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this side is 6 units. And so is this side. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both the sides are 6 units long. What about this side? This is 1, 2. This is 1, 2. So can you see that all the sides are not equal, like in case of a square? In square, all the sides were equal. In rectangle, all the sides are not equal, but the opposite sides are equal. Okay, opposite
They're
sides.
different.
Yeah, they're different, but I also want you to appreciate the fact. I also want you to realize that the two sides which are opposite to each other are also equal in length to each other. They're equal to each other. So this longer side of a rectangle is called the length. The shorter side of a rectangle is called a width. Width, W-I-D-T-H. This is width because this is smaller. This is longer. So this is length. L-E-N-G-T-H. Okay? This is width. This is length. So rectangle length, the length is equal. The opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Okay? One pair is with the longer pair is called the length. The shorter pair is called the width. Did you understand, Zainab?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me, what is a rectangle?
A rectangle is big.
Beta, you will say, okay, now you repeat after, I mean, you just listen to me, okay? I will also send a recording of my class. You can listen to this again. Rectangle is a figure, okay, which has 2 pairs of sides, which are 2 pairs of sides in which the opposite sides are equal to each other. Opposite sides are equal to each other. So it has 2 pairs of sides. One pair is longer, the other pair is shorter, but 2 sides, opposite sides are equal to each other. I hope you got my point, okay? Now, Zainab, can you please count with me the perimeter of this rectangle? Count with me. Let's count. So what is a perimeter?
1,
How will we? Yes, 1, 2,
2,
okay, 3,
4, and 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so what's the perimeter? Okay, now as
14.
yes, now as Harim reminded us that we need to do these questions in 3 steps. So first, my step would be, I would define perimeter. Perimeter is the sum of all sides. Okay, this is another way. What does sum mean, Zainab?
Minus. Plus.
Plus. Yeah, well, you add all the figures up and what you get is called the sum. Okay, so what will I add to how many lengths? They got 2 and then 5, and then this is again 2 and this is again 5. So I will add 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. Are you understanding? I'm gonna make this here again because it got a little messy. So I'm making a fresh rectangle here. I will write down their lengths. This is 2, this is 5, this is 2, this is 5. So 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. Okay? Okay? Right. Now, this is easy, right? 5 plus 5 is? 5 plus 5 is?
10.
10. Good job,
5 plus
Zainab.
5, 10.
And 2 plus 2?
4.
4. 4 plus
4.
10? 4 plus 10?
40.
14. 14. What should be our unit? What is the unit given in the question?
5 centimeters.
14
14.
centimeters. Centimeters. 14 centimeters. What is this? 14 centimeters. Right, right. Now Zainab, can you do this part B for me? Can you do this part B for me? This question? 107, question number 2, part B. So let me draw it here. This is 3 meters. This is a rectangle. So if this is 3 meters, the opposite side should also be 3 meters because I know rectangles opposite sides are equal. Let's suppose this is 1 meter. Let me make the length a little longer so that you can appreciate that this is length is longer than the width. This is 1 meter. And if this is 1 meter, the opposite side should also be 1 meter because opposite sides are equal. Okie dokie. Now, perimeter is the sum of all sides, right? Sum of all sides. Sum means answer to an addition problem. Answer to an addition problem is called sum. So let me add 3 plus 1, 3 meters plus 1 meter plus 3 meter plus 1 meter. So what do we get? 3 plus 3 is? Zainab, help me out. 3 plus 3 is?
6.
6 meters. Good job, Zainab.
6.
1 plus 1?
2.
2 meters. 6 plus 2 meter? 6 meters plus 2 meters?
8.
8 meters. Good job, Zainab. Good job. Okay? Okay. Now, question number 3. Match each square or rectangle with its perimeter. Now, when you have to match, I told you in the last class, easier way to do it is, easier way to do matching questions is first calculate each of their perimeters. Because until and unless you don't know their perimeters, how can you match, right? We don't know their perimeters yet. So we will first figure out their perimeters together. And now I'll give some other student a chance and then we will match, okay? Now, who wants to help me out? All the hands are raised, mashallah, mashallah. Okay, some boy wants to participate. Rayan Abu Bakr. Yes, Rayan Abu Bakr. Yes.
Teacher, which page is this? Because I just joined.
This is 108. It's okay. I'm recording my class. I'll send in the group and then you can listen to the
You will
recording.
send on
Okay?
Classroom?
Sorry?
You will send on Classroom, that app?
Better group.
Okay.
Group. Okay? This is 108. 108. Okay? 108 workbook. We are not doing textbook. This is workbook. Okay? This is a photostat copy. This is a photostat copy of my workbook, okay?
Yes.
So you can have your original workbook. The original workbook looks like this. This page. We are on this page. Okay, page 108.
So I should tell number A.
Yes. 3, question number 3. This one, this, yes, A.
This
Can you
is
tell me
16 meters.
Huh?
16 meters.
Wow, you're very good. Yes, good job. How? How come?
Because
Can you explain?
first, in the
Yes.
square, first
Yes.
we will do the first 4 plus the down 4, then the left 4 plus the right 4. So 4 plus 4, 8, then again 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 8, 16.
Yes, yes. You are telling me this. This is 4, this is 4, this is 4, this is 4. So basically, perimeter is whatever, you know, you can write that, and then 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So what are you doing? You are adding 4 times. When you are adding 4 times, can you do this? 4 into 4? Because what is 4 times 4? It's the same as when you add 4 times. Okay, this is what multiplication was all about, remember? Multiplication is repeated addition. So it is 16 meters. Good job, Rayan Abubakar. So I don't think I need to explain this, right? Okay, let's move on. So this is 16 meters. I'll write this down so I can match this to 16. Sorry. So I can match A with 16, right? Okay. What about this? Who will do part B? This is 8 meters. The other figure is 4. So this is 8 and 4. Who wants to do this part B for me? Okay, Fawad. Yes, Fawad? Yes, Fawad?
Teacher, the 4 plus 4 will be 8, and then 8 plus 8 will be 16. No.
Okay, 4 plus 4 will be 8. Very good job. Okay. So for
Will be
example,
24.
right? You guys are real good at this. I don't need to do this. I think you guys already know it. So 8 plus 8
Teacher?
is 16. Yes.
Because my mother explained it all.
Oh, really? Good. Good job. Jazakallahu khairan to your mother. You should say Jazakallahu khairan, mama. So perimeter is sum of all sides, right? So 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4. Okay. So let me, okay. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 4 plus 4 is 8. So 16 plus 8. Okay, you can do the division. Sorry, the addition. 14, 24. 24 meters. Okay. Do you guys want me to do these? Or should I move on to worksheet 2? Tell me, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to do worksheet 2? Or do you want me to do all these questions one by one? Because I think you guys are pretty good at this. You can use the chat window to let me know. Okay, now tell me, do you want me to do this question 3?
Yes.
One by one with you? Or you can do on your own, and should I move on to worksheet 2?
Teacher, if we can do it by we can do it one by one.
Teacher, did you
Worksheet 2, we can do it by ourselves.
Teacher?
Do 2.
Teacher?
You mean to say, Harim, which question do you mean?
Teacher?
We're having a problem.
Can you start worksheet number 2?
Question number 2. Which question number 2?
Oh, worksheet number 2.
Oh, worksheet number 2. Okay. Let's move on to worksheet number 2. Okay, because I think most of you can do this. Okay. Can you do this? Fill in the boxes, dash have the same perimeter. So now you will write down, you will calculate the perimeters for each figure. Okay, you will calculate the perimeters for each figure, and then you find out which ones are equal to each other. Okay, that number you can write here. So square A and rectangle dash have the same perimeter. Square and dash rectangle. So you have to calculate the perimeters of each one of them one by one. Okay, I think it's easy. You guys can do it. Okay, but if there's anybody who wants me to do, then you can let me know in the chat window. Okay, more on perimeters. Find the perimeter of each figure in centimeters. Let me do one for you guys, and then in the rest, you guys will help me. Okay? Now this, I'm just reproducing this on my copy. Okay? This is like this way, then this, okay, and then this. Yeah, okay. Now let's count together. Let's count this together. Okay, 1. Now this is distance around a figure, right? It is distance around a figure. So 1, 2, 3. Or if you are getting confused, there's another way. Cross out the side that you are counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did you see that how I crossed out each side as I was counting, so that I know that I have counted it? 14. So 14, what should be my unit? What is the unit used in the question? The question has used 1 centimeters. So I will write my answer in centimeters. So again, Harim, you can follow your teacher's steps. Perimeter is equal to the sum of all sides. I'm not writing all those steps because that will take too long. Okay, so you can write down perimeter is the sum of all sides is equal to, and then if your teacher requires you to, then you can just write down 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, what, you know, how many, whatever the number of ones is, and then you write down 14 centimeters. Okay, follow the instructions of your teacher. Okay, figure B. Figure B, who will help me out? This is figure B. Fariba, you want all the questions? Okay. But I think the rest of the students will get bored. What about the rest? Okay, who will do question part B with me? Who will help me out? Ali Waqas, do you want? Yes, Ali Waqas?
Yes, I don't want to help.
Okay, help me out. So let's do this together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 down, and then this, and then 2 boxes up, and then this, and then 1 box, and then these this way. Okay, let's count. Come on, Ali Waqas. Shuru ho jao.
1, 2, 3,
Right. Right.
5,
Good
6,
job.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Good job, Ali Waqas. Good job. So what unit? What should be your final answer? 18. 18 what? 18?
18 centimeter.
Good job. Never ever forget the unit. Okay, without the unit, the answer is wrong. Okay, so for your exams and for your tests, remember, never ever forget the units. Good job, Ali Waqas. I'm proud of you. Okay, who will do part C with me? Okay, now let's give girls a chance. Zimal. Yes, Zimal. You want to do figure C with me? This figure? Let's do this together. Let me make this. Okay. Zimal. Okay. Let's get started. Zimal. Have I unmuted you? Where have you gone? Oh, did she get disconnected? No. Yes, Zimal? Yes? I can't hear you. Zimal? Oh, okay, you don't wanna. Okay, Minal. Yes, Minal? Yes, Minal?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Minal, were you there with me?
Yes, teacher.
Good job. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the next figure. Okay, do the next figure for me. So how should I draw this? Let me draw this 1, 3, and this. Okay, now let's count, Minal.
1,
Good job.
2,
Good job.
3,
हाँ बेटा जल्दी जल्दी करती
4,
जाओ. Very good job.
5,
Right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16.
16. 16. What unit?
Centimeter.
Good job. Centimeters. 16 centimeters. Okay. Now here. Okay, very well. Okay, okay. Okay. Now here you will just, whatever you have calculated, you just need to write those figures down here. For example, for D, it was 16. Did you notice that, okay, this was 18. Okay, so you should also appreciate that they might have the same perimeters, but their shapes are different. So it is not necessary that if the shape is different, the perimeter would be different as well. Okay, sometimes they have different shapes, but they have same perimeter. Okay, let me ask Fahriba now. Next question, Fahriba, get ready. Okay.
Teacher, page number 1010. Oh, sorry, 110, right?
Yes, 110, question number 2. Find the perimeter of each figure in meters. In meters. And Fahriba, can you kindly turn off your video? Jazakallahu khairan. Yes, good job. Now tell me, find the perimeter of each figure in meters. So this is 1 meter, 1 meter. So can I have a pencil? Jazakallah. Okay, let me do it here. Okay, 1 meter. So let's count.
1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14.
Good job. Okay. So now we know.
So
that-
14 meter.
Yes. So this is figure E. So I will write 14 meters here. Right? Okay.
Teacher, can I tell the next one?
Okay. Okay. Let's do the next one as well. So we will assume the same units for this other figure as well. Okay. This one side of a square is 1 meter. It is representing 1 meter. Okay. Let's
1,
count. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Good job. Okay, so this is
So
14.
14 meter.
Yes, 14 meters. Okay, Muntaha Ayaz, you will do the next. Okay, where are you? Oh, no. There you go. Okay, Muntaha. Yes. Okay, Muntaha.
Yes.
Yes. Now, this question number 3. Question number 3, part A. Find the perimeter of each of these figures, page number 110.
Okay.
Yes. How will you do this? Just tell me orally. That's fine. We don't have squares here to count.
We
But
have to plus the all of the numbers.
Right, right. So let's just start with this, okay? I am zooming out a little. Okay, so perimeter, I will write the formula down here. Perimeter is the sum of all sides, okay? Now, what are the sides? Tell me. Muntaha, I asked, tell me the sides.
10 meter.
Let me keep it this way. Right. 10 meters.
3
Then-
meter.
Good job.
5 meter.
5 meters. And
3 meter.
Muntaha, you got tricked. They tricked you and you got tricked. After 5 meters, you forgot this because they did not mention this side. But this side exists.
1
How long
meter.
do you think is this side?
1 meter.
Yeah, this is 1 meter. Why? Why is this 1 meter? Can you tell me?
Both the side, because both the sides are equal.
Because this is also like a small rectangle. Can you see?
Yes.
This thing? Yeah, this thing is a small rectangle. And we just learned, look at it closely. Look at this closely. You can see that this is a small rectangle. And in rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if this is 1 meter, this should also be 1 meter. Yes. And they tricked you, you know, by missing out on this because they want to see if you count this yourself or not. So perimeter, remember, is the sum of all the sides, whether they have mentioned it or not. Sometimes they do not mention it to confuse you, but you have to make sure that you have counted all the sides, okay? So after 5 meters is 1 meter.
1 meter.
Right. Okay, let's continue. Then 1 meter, then
3 meter.
3 meters, and then
1 meter.
good job,
2 meter.
2 meters plus
3
3
3
meters.
meters.
Right. Now, when you have so many numbers to add, it is so difficult, right? When you have so many numbers to add, it is so difficult. So, you know, we can come up with a shortcut. Let's use some shortcuts. You know what I do? I will take out the big number, and if it's 10, I will take out 10. Okay. Are there any numbers being repeated? There's 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Okay, so there are 3 3s. 3 times 3 is? 3 times 3 is, Muntaha?
9.
9. So can I write 9 here? Yes. Right. Now, are there any other numbers being repeated? 1, 1. 1 plus 1 is?
2.
2. Okay. Then we are left with 5 and 2. 5 and 2. Now again, there are two numbers being repeated. Again, two numbers are being repeated. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, again 10. So I will copy the rest of the numbers as they are. Okay. Okay. Right? Now, what is 5 plus 4? What is
9.
5? 9. So can I write 9 like that? And then,
Yes.
yeah, now 9 plus 9. 9 plus 9 is 9 twos are 9 twos are 9 plus 9 is
19.
19. 9 twos are, tell me the table of 9.
18.
18. Good job. Now 10 plus 18 is easy. 10 plus 18 is easy. So 8 and then this is 2. 28. Okay. So what should be my unit? What is the unit in the question?
Meter.
Yeah. They have in the workbook already written the units, but in exam you will have to write on your own. So you should be in the habit of writing your answers along with the unit. So 28 meters. Okay. 28 meters. Okay. Who will do the next figure with me? Who will do the next figure with me? Good job, Muntahayaz. Okay, who should I choose? Okay, Zoya Arsalan. Yes, Zoya. You don't want to answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Zoya. Okay. Question number 3, part B, page 110. Let's do this together. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is?
Sum of all sides.
Right, sum of all sides. What does sum mean?
Plus.
Yeah,
Total.
answer to, yes, answer to an addition problem. Okay, so how many sides do we have here? And what should I add? What numbers should I add? Let's start from this side.
3 meter.
Okay. 3 meters plus,
11 meter.
good job, plus
2 meter.
2 meters,
11 meter.
11 meters,
4 meter.
4 meters. Should I add 3 meters? This 3 meters?
No.
No, because we have already added. Sometimes children do this mistake. They count a side twice. So you know what I tell them? Mark that side from where you have started so that you don't count it double. Okay, in fact, you know, you can even cut that side this way so that you know that I have counted this. I have counted this. This side, this side, this side. I tell Muntaha to do that way so that she doesn't miss any side and that she doesn't count any side twice. Okay, now let's add these together. Let me write this in one line so that it's easier for me. So again, because you know adding so many numbers is a difficult job. So I want to, you know, break them. I mean, I want to bring them down together into fewer numbers that we can handle easily. 11 plus 11. We have two numbers getting repeated. 11 plus 11 is, Zoya? Zoya?
22.
Good job. 22. Okay. Then we have 2 plus 3. 2 and 3 is?
5.
5. Plus 4. 4 plus 5 is? You're most welcome,
9.
Muntaha.
9.
Plus 22, right? So now let's add 22 and 9. Okay, 22 plus 9. Add with me, 9, 10, 11. Carry 1 here. Okay, 2 plus 1, 3. So I got 31. What should be my unit? What should be my unit?
31 meters.
31 meters. Right. So that's the answer to this question. So we have done worksheet 2 and we are running out of time. I couldn't start areas with you guys. Okay, because we did each and every question together. So that is why I could not get. So maybe inshallah in next class, we can do areas. Right? Is there any question you guys want to ask? Okay, if there is no question, I'm going to unmute you and ask you. Okay, is there any question? Boys?
No.
No? Okay, so inshallah in the next class, we will do areas. Okay? Okay. Okay then. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm ending the meeting. Yes?
Did you say page 107?
Last year single question.
Yes, we did page 107. I will send the recording in the group, okay?
Okay.
Are you in Achievers online group?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be sending in that group, okay?
Okay. Allah
Okay.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Khuda Hafiz, Khuda Hafiz.